Greetings from an undisclosed location in the Caribbean. It is your close friend, Mr. Fight Companion. And without further ado, let's get moving with some MMA news. So, recently, um, Sean O'Malley came to social media, talked about how the next fight for him is a title fight. He doesn't want to fight Corey Sandhagen or Peter Yan rematch. The next move for him is challenging once again for the title. Does he deserve an immediate title fight? I would lean further to no. I would say no. He does not, just because of the manner in which he lost to Marab. But he was the previous bantamweight champion, so I guess there's always the option or the viable option of giving him an immediate title fight. But I don't think a rematch between him and Marab is warranted, and I don't think he really kind of deserves another title shot. I think he needs to beat somebody, in the upper echelon of the bantamweight division to get a title shot again. But here we are, and I'm pretty sure the UFC will definitely push for him to get a title fight next, just because of how much the UFC loves him. But he said himself that, if Marab wins, he wants the rematch. But if Marab loses to Umar in this upcoming fight, then he wants to fight Umar. Um, so, again, this is something we all knew. I said this in previous videos that he was definitely going to call for a immediate title shot, once again. Um, the fight between him and Corey Sandhagen is definitely a fight that would put asses in seats. Same thing with the fight between him and Peter Yan. The Sugar Sean O'Malley Peter Yan rematch would have done numbers as well. It's just that Sugar Sean O'Malley is, really focused on getting an immediate title shot once again. And who could blame him? That's what any fighter in his position would do. It's just that looking at it from an objective point of view, I think he really needs to get another victory against a top ranked bantamweight under his belt to challenge for the title again. But again, considering the fact that the UFC loves him and that he was the previous bantamweight champion, he'll likely get a title shot immediately. But let me tell you about how a fight between him and Marab would go, and how a fight between him and Umar would go. So we already saw him fight Marab. Marab pretty much dominated him, walked all over him, constant takedowns, successful takedowns. Once Marab was able to take him down, Marab would just kind of lay on top of him and kiss him on his back, weird stuff like that. And O'Malley wasn't really able to get anything going because of how fast Marab was moving. Marab was constantly bouncing around, constantly throwing things out there, moving in for powerful overhands, just doing a lot of things to throw O'Malley off and not let O'Malley kind of calculate where he needs to throw things. And yeah, it was just a really disruptive fight for Sugar Sean O'Malley. And you could see it on his face how uncomfortable he was and how frustrated he was getting, even to the point where his coach Tim Welsh was just saying, like lies, basically lies. He was crouched down next to O'Malley in between the few final rounds, saying like, it's okay, bud, it's all right, bud, we're still here, bud, we're still in it, breathe, bud, breathe. Stuff like that, weird stuff like that. But either way, the summation of that first fight is that, O'Malley, like Marab came in with an incredible game plan that threw O'Malley off in every area where he needed to succeed in to win the fight. And Marab won with flying colors, But however, I've said this numerous times, but the key to the rematch could be found in the final few minutes of that first fight. And the key is the vicious teep kicks of Sugar Sean O'Malley, because Sugar Sean went to the teep kicks late in that fight, and they landed and they destroyed Merab for a few seconds. With each teep kick that O'Malley threw, you could see the visible pain and confusion in Merab's face. Merab would grab his abdomen and look all over the cage for some answer that wasn't even there. So if O'Malley was able to start, if O'Malley is able to start the rematch with those same teep kicks and again start throwing them early, I think O'Malley's going to find incredible success in the next fight, and especially if he's able to throw combinations after the teep kicks, or if he's able to find a really nice opening to throw a devastating shot right after the teep kick. And both of those things are definitely possible given how Merab was reacting to O'Malley's teep kicks. So in the rematch, I would definitely choose O'Malley to win, just because of how smart he is and how he's able to realize these things and add more things to his game plan. So I have no doubt that he saw how Merab was reacting to his teep kicks when he rewatched the fight, and I have no doubt that he'll open the rematch, if the rematch happens, with those same teep kicks, as well as, you know, improving his takedown defense and throwing more punches and really nice, precise kicks after the teep kick. So yeah, I think O'Malley adds a lot more tools to his arsenal, learns from his mistakes in the first fight, comes back in the rematch, a much better version of himself, and probably finishes Merab in the second round. Probably hurts Merab with the teep kicks, throws Merab off of his game with the teep kicks, so much so that, you know, Merab starts to leave openings. And then probably Merab kind of rushes forward for a panic takedown, to where O'Malley can step back and throw a counter overhand that clips Merab precisely on the chin and sleeps him. So yeah, O'Malley wins the rematch. And then also, how would a fight between O'Malley and Umar, how would that go? I think it would go pretty much similar to the fight between O'Malley and Merab. You know, Umar has really great takedown technique. He's got the Dagestani grappling, which is, again, some of the best grappling that has ever been seen anywhere. And O'Malley, while, again, he's going to be able to make improvements on his takedown defense, I don't think he'll be able to improve that much to where he's, you know, on the same level ground game-wise with Umar Nurmagomedov. So I think Umar is going to have a field day with O'Malley on the ground. I think Umar will try to style on O'Malley on the feet, and I don't think it'll go well for him because O'Malley is gifted when it comes to striking. So I think O'Malley will outclass Umar on the feet, especially given how tall O'Malley is compared to Umar. So yeah, I think O'Malley outclasses Umar on the feet in the fight pretty much early, and then Umar is going to sense that, and then he's going to switch to his grappling mode and just start viciously grappling O'Malley, taking O'Malley down whenever he wants to. You know, laying on top of O'Malley, looking for a submission. And I think Umar gets the submission. I don't think Umar will get it early. I think Umar will take O'Malley down a numerous amount of times. O'Malley will get worn out, and then probably in the fourth round, Umar takes O'Malley down with a very smart takedown, and chases the back, secures O'Malley's back, and secures the rear naked choke and sleeps O'Malley via probably rear naked choke in the fourth round. And yeah. I think both fights, you know, one fight, which is the rematch with Merab, would be great for O'Malley, but a fight with Umar, I think, would be devastating for O'Malley. Despite how much improvement O'Malley has made and how great of a fighter O'Malley is, because again, like I said, O'Malley's smart, he's got high fight IQ, he adds so many things to his arsenal, he's a brilliant fighter, he's going to do great things, he's already a former champion. I just don't think he has enough time to be good enough to be on the same level with Umar Nurmagomedov grappling-wise. I don't even think he has enough time to be on the same level grappling-wise with Merab. I just think he'll improve his takedown defense when fighting Merab, And what'll be the difference maker in their rematch between Merab and O'Malley? What'll be the difference maker is, again, what O'Malley found out in the first fight near the end of it, which are those teep kicks. So without those teep kicks, the fight still goes the same way the first one did. But again, I don't think Merab can really do anything to stop those really strong, powerful teep kicks. And it'll be those teep kicks that, throw Merab off early and open up a really nice knockout for Sugar Sean O'Malley in the second round of their rematch. So again, like I said, a fight between Merab and O'Malley. O'Malley wins just because of what he's learned about the first fight. And a fight between O'Malley and Umar, I think, goes to Umar just based off of ground game. And while, yes, there's a chance that O'Malley could keep that fight on the feet, I think, the way most fights go, it's kind of inevitable, when it comes to ground game, unless both fighters just want to, duke it out on the feet. I think, if one fighter wants to stay on the feet and the other fighter desperately wants to bring it to the ground, the fight will more than likely go to the ground. So yeah, I highly doubt O'Malley could keep a fight between him and Umar Nurmagomedov on the feet for the entire fight. And so I think because that's the case, I think Umar is going to be able to really just coast with his stellar ground game against Sugar Sean O'Malley. So yeah, that is basically the summation of the whole bantamweight situation in terms of the title fight between Umar and Merab and what's next after that involving Sugar Sean O'Malley. But overall, you let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, but most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next.